When I sit down to sew, it gives me a sense of pride and accomplishment. My mother was an excellent seamstress, but I did not learn from her. I learned on my own after my daughter was about 18 months old, and I decided I needed to stay home instead of working. I took the last paycheck I got from Southern Bell and bought my very first sewing machine, a Singer. I paid like $99 for it, and I still have it. I still use it. But I also inherited a sewing machine from my mother-in-law, who bought a bells and whistles machine, never knew what to do with it. So she finally gave in and gave it to me. And between the two machines, I can't tell you how many hours I have put on the two. My son was allergic to polyester when he was a baby, so consequently, I didn't have any choice but to sew for him, because you couldn't find kids' clothes that were 100% cotton in the mid-70s. I've made slipcovers, and in the recent years, I've gotten into making gifts for family. My kids are all grown, grandkids are grown, and I have great-grandchildren. They don't need for me to buy them things, but they like things that have meaning to them. I think sewing, and in particular the projects that I've worked on in the last couple of years, just say that I'm a nurturer. I want to give you things that are handmade, homemade, and not store-bought. Okay, I started with making aprons for the family a couple of years ago, and somebody gave us a bowl cozy for Christmas that same year. And we talked about here at the house how much fun it would be to have a couple of those, because this family loves soup. It started out as I was going to make bowl cozies for the immediate family. Well, that's still 7 or 8 households at this point. Turned into, I made 100 bowl cozies for Christmas that year. Well, I sent my sister-in-law a set of bowl cozies. She's working with a gentleman that has a little country store down in Florida, and thought, oh, these would be perfect. So she asked me if I could make 50 of them. That's how this got started, is that I'm thinking, well, if I can make them for her and sell them to her, and she can still resell them, why can't I do that? This is just a set of 2 bowl cozies that I just happened to find this really fun fabric at my local quilting store, Modern Quilting, and they're fabulous. They're located here in Phoenix. I've come up with placemats, napkins, 10-inch bowl cozies, 8-inch bowl cozies, which are perfect for your 1 pint of ice cream that you want to sit down with and not share with anybody. But I've also done the nesting bowl set for your graduated bowl sizes. They come in 10, 12, and 14-inch size. Working on table runners and other items that you might want to use on your table for serving casserole cozies. I've got a couple of different designs that I like. That one of them is a really very basic, as my daughter would call it, a chef's apron. It doesn't have all the gatherings and the ruffles in it. It is just a good straight apron. I'm probably going to at least get some of those ready for the holidays. Oh, the shop name is Sky Blue Designs by Barb. Well, Sky Blue happens to be our 4-legged furry companion at our house. She is a rescue. She was one of the fortunate rescues. She was turned in and not an actual stray that got picked up. She is a very sweet, loving Staffordshire Terrier. I just felt like she's such a part of our life that it was a great way to name the shop. And we have a big heart for rescues.